I'm having kind of a rough day, but look at my hair, so pretty. I like my coffee the way I like my man. Hot and strong. So most of us have this inclination towards the world's most popular psychoactive drug, which is caffeine. Coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world. So caffeine, which is present in coffee, fools our brain into thinking that we're not tired. And how, you may ask? Let me explain. The structure of caffeine, which is 1,3,7-trimethylxanthine, is very much similar to a neurotransmitter present in our brain called adenosine. Neurotransmitters are the brain molecules with the help of which the brain tells our body what function to perform. Brain uses neurotransmitter to tell our hearts to beat, our lungs to breathe, and our stomach to digest. Each neurotransmitter has its own specific receptor, which is called the neurotransmitter receptor. Like adenosine has adenosine neurotransmitter receptor. So what does the brain does is when this molecule, which is neurotransmitter, is received by this receptor, it stimulates the kind of work that is associated with that molecule. So in case of adenosine, what happens is that adenosines go on bind with the adenosine receptor and it stimulates our brain. Adenosine makes us feel tired and then we go to bed and sleep. When we drink coffee, the caffeine, which is similar in structure to adenosine, goes on and bind to that receptor, and there is still adenosine present in our brains. So we feel that we are still very active. Apart from blocking the adenosine receptor, caffeine also releases dopamine and glutamate in our brains. Dopamine is the reward system of our brain. It just gives us a happy feeling whenever we do something which is very essential for our survival. And glutamine is a neurotransmitter related to communication, memory and learning. So we can do our work, and with the combination of all these things in our brain, it is kind of a funk party going on in our brain. So the pituitary gland, acting as a very proper warden in the party, sends in some adrenaline to check out what's going on. So when adrenaline comes in, our brain feels a little cranky sometimes. So you might have noticed that cranky feeling you get when you're on coffee for a long time. Also, dopamine is the reason why some people get addicted to coffee. This plant, which I forgot the name of, I'll just mention somewhere, and the berries that comes from that plant has these little seeds. Those seeds are then roasted and we get coffee beans. So that's where coffee comes from. How did it started? Well, we must thank our friend Go for the discovery of coffee. So the legend says it. So there's a party going on and they're all happy and singing. Human comes by and he goes like, "Whoa, what happened to my goats?" And one of the goat comes over and says, "Hey human, look what we found. Try some." No, I'm gonna let it pass. Woohoo! Okay, I'll try some. So it was an Ethiopian shepherd who first noticed that his goats were like really active and dancing and were not sleeping all night. That's what the legend says, so we have to go with the legends. And then he shared with his other friends and all the friends were like, okay, let's try this. And then they tried it. And yeah, my young adult fiction reading friends, I know from Hunger Games that you should never try any unknown berries, but it turned out good, so it's okay. That was the first form of coffee ever consumed. The recent trends in climate change has been affecting coffee very much. There is an ongoing epidemic of the coffee leaf rust virus, which grows on coffee plants leaf, and it affects the quality and quantity of the coffee produced. Virus really propagate very well in warm and moist atmosphere, which is where the anticipated direction of climate change is taking us. It might just actually end up giving us very expensive quality coffee or no coffee at all. And for all you chocolate lovers out there, it's going to affect chocolate too, so get serious folks. When it comes to coffee and chocolate, you know it's getting really nasty. Well, this is my whole video and I hope you liked it. Like it if you liked it, subscribe and share it with your friends and family, because we're all family, we're all human beings and we're all family.